Alright, welcome back friends. It's Savage Sasquatch, and we're playing Dark Souls on the Xbox One via backwards compatibility. So, you haven't missed since the last episode. I went down that area and messed around with the Hydra. Just could not find a good way to get over to him. You cannot get to him by going along the right wall. You just fall off a cliff and drown, even though he's very close. I'm trying to remember how I did it last time, and like I said, it's been 5 years since we played this. So, sometimes you don't have all the answers anymore, because memory doesn't serve. So, we're going to go back up this way, because there were some other things that, areas that we could go towards. We were able to pick up all our souls, and so we're sitting on 3,100, which is no small haul. Get this little tree man down. Yep. I realized that the first one on that path that we're used to getting when we come the other direction probably was on us, and he sure was. These guys aren't hard as long as you don't get surprised and you don't get careless. That's right, I saw you. Talking about getting surprised. Got our shield up just in time there. So we want to make our way towards what I can only imagine is a nice little boss. Since we're trying to down a boss, I'm not going to fight anything unnecessarily. Not trying to build up a crazy amount of souls here, although I might take on some of those giants, because they yielded a lot of experience. So make sure nobody's following us. Oh, they sure are. Oh, I thought I threw a fireball. Alright, we got past those guys with pretty minimal incident here. I will take out this guy because he's not that difficult. We will lure him back because we don't want to get any more forest friends here. Yes, reach to the sky. I think there's one or two more of those I've got to get past to get through here, but I rather like these guys for all the experience they grant. Now this guy's doing this at the start, so I'm not sure. Well, he's still not doing anything with it, so I'll take it. Yeah, I can get up here too, buddy. Need item. Neat. Alright, so we made it through here pretty cleanly, and it's funny because I thought this was a really far run, but it appears that it wasn't after all. So we're going to come up here and see what's on the other side. I think it's a boss, because somebody said imminent boss. Moonlight Butterfly. I remember this guy. I remember he does magic. I don't remember a lot about him or how to beat him. I remember I used a lot of sorcery. And I know I don't have sorcery now. Yeah, that's not cool. Does he like fire? He does not care about fire. That did hurt him. I mean, it's neat that that does a good chunk of damage, but I don't think we have enough of those to kill him, and unless he makes landfall here. Uh-oh. Hit it quick! Hit it quick! Well, that wasn't as bad as I expected. Well, if we can survive to one more of those down phases. Keep missing, butterfly. I can't believe that missed me. Alright, enough attacky. Time to put your face down here. Rolling seems to do the trick here. Yay! Come on, big bad moonlight butterfly. We will beat your face off. Soul of the moonlight butterfly. Whew. That's just a little terrifying. Oh, and there's a nice little boon of 10,000 souls. I will go ahead and top off just to be safe. Hopefully we hit a checkpoint here, though. A bonfire would be lovely right about now. So this goes up. And up and up. I just don't remember this at all. It's a dude. Imminent sorrow. Holding with both hands. That is the Watchtower basement key. And a divine ember and a homeward bone. So this looks like a blacksmith here. Who is dead. At least I assume he's dead. Yep, but that's still a really good item to have, and we need to make our way back to the blacksmith now. Because we have items that we can use. And we can level up. Really important. So we'll catch up back at the blacksmith, fast forwarding to there. So we found we can actually sneak around to this bonfire. I really don't like doing that. But it gives us a nice little checkpoint here. Oh, I just realized, well, we did refill all of our, stuff. so that's not as big of a deal. But is there nothing else over there? There is nothing else over there. It's very interesting. Alright, so we've got 16,000 souls, and we're going to the blacksmith, and then we'll use anything that we have left over. I don't know if we're going to use anything here, but we'll take a look at things.
My, that's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I can produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
Yes, we will give him the divine ember.
Thanks. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
Okay.
You can forge armor just like you do weapons. Forging armor is even easier than forging weapons. Whether you forge weapons or armor first, well, that's up to you. But nobody wants to see you go hollow. So whatever you do, you'd better do it well.
Okay, so we didn't really have anything special from him, so we're gonna level up. Okay. Let's see, a point there. We only have, oh, we can get another 800, I'm sure, from our inventory. There we go. And level up. 3 levels. I think we will continue to do this whole balancing act of 1 strength, 1 endurance, 1 vitality, we're level 31 now. And we'll continue this balancing act of keeping all of our stuff going up at the same rate here. And now, where we go is the big question. I noticed that this guy here, he sells, it's called a Crest of Artorias, I believe, and that is the device, I believe, that opens that door by the bonfire that we just found. The bad news is it costs 20,000 souls, and I'm not ready to give up 20,000 souls. That's like 3 levels for us still. And that's just lazy and careless. So, right now, I'm going to go figure out how we get over to that Hydra. And we may just be taking a bit of a detour as we continue to search out how exactly we defeat him. Alright, so we are approaching this infuriating Hydra. And there's 4 crystal golems here on the way. And you can try to fight all the golems, and you can do it, and you can pull them back out of the Hydra's range. But I've discovered that if you're very careful, the Hydra will do your work for you. Not every time, but he's already knocked 2 of these 4 guys out for us. And let's see where the others are at health-wise. He won't shoot us from back here. This guy's at half health. Nope, don't hit me, please. Ooh! Please don't jump on me from behind. So this guy stayed mostly intact, but we can take one of these guys on just fine. You know, they're really slow, and you just gotta move behind them while they punch. Keep your shield up, just in case shenanigans. The tough part here is getting to the Hydra. I have died last time. I lost 3,000 souls on the ground. by failing to get back to the Hydra and get my stuff. You really don't want to get hit by those beams. Now's our chance. Oh, I'm stuck on a rock. You want to get in the water here. Sometimes it'll just go over your head once you get to the water. You don't want to target him. Oh, come on. Move a little more into the water. Here we go. You keep your shield up. Heads will come towards you. And then block again. Now, I blocked that time. I'm not sure what hit me. Or how it hit me. You don't want to get too far in or you fall off a cliff. So we're going to try going over here a little more, because this is where the heads seem to be striking. Alright, good. You want to wail away until a head comes off. So now the head's over here. So we want to work our way. I've got to really watch. You can kind of see the ledge. That's bad. There we go. There's another head. Now there's a ring in the opening area that if you go and revisit that area, gosh. Alright, thankfully that missed. I really don't want to be backing up against this guy, but it's really annoying because shore is where these heads land. And the funny thing is now, he doesn't really hit you very often. The more heads you get off, you just got to get to the right spot. Now he's going to try to breathe. Thankfully, that doesn't hit you. Let's get a hit in there. The hardest part of this guy is hardest part of this guy is getting to him and not falling off the cliff by accident. All right, another head down. Don't nuke me. Come on. It's a nuke move. So. Another head gone. Don't fall down. Oh, that's the edge right there. I almost just plunged off. I don't know if we can hit him from here. Maybe if we try timing a fireball. I'm wondering if we can hit the head as it as it's on its path by. Nope. At this point, I'm starting to believe myself to be in complete safety. So I'm gonna actually... Oh, we actually have this. So we'll shoot him with arrows. Would have been insanely helpful if we had brought more arrows. Thankfully we have some feather arrows that if we are careful about this, we can hopefully get enough hits in with them. No, don't miss. Bad Sasquatch. 3 misses in a row is not good. No, don't miss. Yes. We got a dragon scale and a dusk crown ring. Now, dragon scales are important because this drake ring that we got, that's only 5,000 experience for that booger. Bah. There we go. I was like, why can't I get out of this? Alright. So, I feel like that's a pretty full episode. We downed the Moonlight Butterfly and the Hydra. The Hydra felt like it was a lot more of a pain in the butt. But even then, you know, once you get in on him and you manage not to fall off the cliff, he's pretty easy. So, hope you guys enjoyed this, found this informative. That shows that you don't need that little ring that makes you walk faster from the, oh, I don't know what it's called. From the Undead Asylum where you start. You don't need that necessarily. You can do this without it. You basically just kind of stand there, and you might need some range items to get to the last head because it's just a little risky getting close to the edge there. But anyway, the Moonlight Butterfly, you basically just can roll back and forth until he stops casting magic and comes into melee range if you don't use magic to damage him. And that works pretty well for us. I think we managed not to get hit hardly at all once we got him, once we ran out of healing flasks. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed. Make sure to give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate your guys' support. If you leave us a comment of any questions that you have about the game, I know it's an old game and by now you probably don't, but should you, don't be afraid to get in touch. Shoot me a comment or let us know what you think of the game or anything at all, and we'll make sure to get back to you. And lastly, subscribe to the channel, please. We're going to keep plenty of projects coming your way. I've got like 4 or 5 at least today that we're going to be working on, so hope you've enjoyed. Until next time, this is Savage Sasquatch from GamingReportCard.com, and I am out of here.